Rightio, we're going to run 2 more trucks of iron ore, and then we can turn that factory back on, the steel factory. It's been a lot of work, but we're nearly done. And this will be the most impressive vehicle transport layer you've ever seen in a factory on my channel this year. It's got to put all those quantifying statements in there. Alright, so we're going to do iron 8 and iron 9. Oh, I've got to remember the route. I think I've got it. Oh, I should have grabbed some coal. Let me steal some coal from over here. Right. Perfect. Yeah, should be right. That's number 8. It's a left turn here. Oop. A little bit all over the place. Right, so I think we come in this way. Alright, that seems good. Oh, back this way. Right, down here. Let me turn right here. And this is our finish line. Right. Alright, let's see that one. Horsey, hello, welcome. How am I today? I'm getting a bit better, thanks. Getting there. What about yourself? Right, yeah. You hydration monster, I hope you're well today. He does like a hydrate, Horsey, he does like a hydrate. And that seems good. Oh, geez, that was choppy there. Good to hear. Yeah, you're good. Excellent. That's what I want to hear. What's on the plan for today? Rightio. She's a bit wobbly, this truck route, but that's alright. Well, seems to be going well so far. Right, so it's supposed to be coming in here. Into here. It looks like it's got it properly. It's going to touch the mark, what we need. Excellent. Let's hope it exits properly. Nice. Well, that should be perfect. I'm going to go back over here and meet the truck and take it off auto route, and then I'm just going to put in the light poles and that I forgot to do before I record the next one. And then we'll do number 9, and that should be the last of these. We can get the Steel Factory running again. Here he comes. Wobbling, wobbling, doing his wobble. It's how you roll as a truck. Right, come back to that in a sec. So I'll put this one's tricky. I'll put it there. Yeah, actually, yeah, I can do it. Dunno. I think it'll be alright. So I want it along here. Oh yeah. You think you nearly got rocket engine? Wow, nice work. A bit of work involved. Not the worst one, to be honest. Oh, that's good to hear. Some things can get a little bit complicated in Satisfactory. Not as many individual parts. Yeah. It can be the big deal sometimes. So much work needs to be done. Right, that's that. I reckon we might do that one to there as well, just while we're doing this. Phase 5's not terrible, to be honest. Yeah. I'll get there eventually. I'm still on phase 3. But it's just because I've been taking my time. Phase 4's a pain. Oh, well, that's me next. That's me next. Alright, we'll do that last truck route now. Awesome. And we're off. Oh, I wanted to do the other ones, I didn't do those. I'll come back and do those. Maybe that one won't get one. Maybe, I don't know. Right, this one I'm going to do different. I'll come in the second door. That's a bit of wide of a turn there. We'll have to see how that one works out. We turn right up here and then we'll be done. Right. Same, to be honest, but it be a continuous build as there's so much you can automate, like explosive nobelisks. Yeah, I've done all the I've automated all of those things. It's a lot of work. The only thing I've got left is turbo ammo, and no, I think I've got turbo ammo. And cluster and nuke nobelisks is definitely. Sponger, hello, welcome. How's it go today? Oh, this one works. I actually don't need to pause it. I can just enable all the other routes and get everything running again. And then we have to hook up the coal and the iron to the actual foundries up above. And then we have to do some limestone. That limestone will be the end, the last thing needed for the heavy modular frames to be automated. Obviously for the concrete. Beldraco, wow, you got a statue, cool. Yes, this is the I think this is the Satisfactory pioneering statue. Got to use your points, your coupons up somehow. Better than the coffee, at least it won't spill hot coffee on you. You're not wrong. There'd be nothing worse than that. Alright, so this one should be coming in here and turning in. And that'll be it. This is, I can go and turn on all these trucks again. I'm really interested to see this fully populated with trucks that are actually working correctly. As long as this exits out that door correctly. Oh wow. Okay. I went a bit wide here. Which I could fix if I get rid of this one. this one and this one. That should do it. Alright, let's go and turn on all the other trucks. Actually, about to enable truck routes, just in case we want to go backwards. Not likely, but hey. You only have 60 right now, coupons? That's alright, that's heaps. Getting ready to make turbo motors. Ooh. Wow. I've been syncing everything that I make. And what I mean by that is on the input lines of all my production lines, I will sync it if it's overflowing. I'll put a smart splitter on it. I wonder if these have... Does it need me to drive it forward? Mostly been getting critter coupons. There we go, that one went, okay. That's a great way of doing it, the critter coupons. Alright, that one's not gone yet. I might just give it a... Yeah, and that one's on its way. How's your build coming along? It's getting there, horsey. I had to pause all my trucks going to the steel factory because I wanted to redo all of the routes because they weren't done cleanly, and I understand exactly how you should do it now. And that's what the last couple of episodes have been. And also I wanted to bring some more coal and iron into the factory. So that was why I chose to do it now. Right, that one drove off. That one is doing its thing. And this one... There you go, it's got its help. You need some lifty parts for phase 4. They've been stored at your starter factory. Okay, nice. Starter factories are great. Keep things stored up. Oh, it's about to go night time. All the lights turned on. Do it reload or by train. Okay, and you've been using drones a lot, Bill Draco. Nice. I will be getting to drones when I get to that stage. That's those. There he goes, that one's off. That one's going to go now. That is doing a mono. Not too cheap to run. I found they don't run on turbo fuel. They need to run on packaged turbo fuel, horsey. Those ones are already done. Yep, yours run fine on packaged turbo fuel. Yep. Yeah, that's what they need. So why did you stop there? Because you were going to get hit by what? Well, that's bizarre. That's very bizarre. Alright, in comes some iron. So why isn't the copper coming in? Oh, that was the one I just renamed at the other end. Yep. That will be coming in. Probably this one here. You can run them on packaged biofuel if you want, but they won't go as far away. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you got to keep up feeding the packaged, the solid fuel for it. Alright, so the trucks are doing some weird shit. Okay, that one's paused because that one was doing a weird turn, but in reality, that's not nothing. The trucks are coming and going. Usually run your jetpack on packaged biofuel. It's the best one. Lasts the longest. Yeah, these trucks are coming in perfectly, doing their thing, not hitting each other, not reversing. It's absolutely awesome. What fuel are you using for the trucks? Just coal for these trucks. I do have packaged turbo fuel for some other trucks. But yeah, coal is the main source at the moment. And this is... got to run that one up. Yeah, it's coming on nicely. Okay, so now that we've actually got the extra iron and coal coming in, I need to route it up to this floor, I believe to this one, because this is what I need, the heavy modular frames. Yep. All these other ones haven't been assigned yet, so I'm not going to route the iron up yet. Plus petroleum coke's coming in. Time for steel. Yeah, well, we're at extending the steel out, so we're making heavy modular frames, and I needed the steel for the heavies. Okay, so this is going to be coal coming in. So that's a no. But so we probably will do that. to there, and then let's say it's done in a particular way too, isn't it? It is, yep. Actually, that's going to be, yeah, that'll be there. Right. That's okay there. Oh wow. I mean, not there, but it is actually pretty close. So this one's going to be coal. So actually it's only it's the top row, isn't it?
Megan thanks you very much for your resub.
Thank you, Danva, for renewing your Tier 1 sub of 13 months. Where does Captain Hook buy his hooks? The second-hand store.
DNVR, where does Captain Hook buy his hooks? The second-hand store. Nice, I like that one. Welcome, DNVR. Thanks very much for your resub, 13 months, a baker's dozen. Absolutely awesome. Lucky number in China. Thank you very much for your generosity and support. Much appreciated. How are you today? So this would be the coal. You know, that one actually, now that I've done all of that, that would look like, yeah. You're doing fine? Excellent. Good to hear. That's funny because I brought that down at a different angle, but anyway. That's what it's going to be. That still works very well. That's cleaner than what I had. And then this one goes which way does it come down? I like it to match that way. here, I think I can do this to... okay, this is where it gets... Oh, actually, here... That's a maybe? Or even if I was to do that. Where is it? There. That's a no. But it could come across. Well, in that case, instead of being here, it could be here. Oh, that's right, where the bloody... power line is. If I come down one, then that perfect, right. And then that goes there. Right, that's coal heading up there, and then I'll probably pick this iron over here. What's on the plans for today, Dan? Work? Relax? At least we've got the ingots pumping again. Right, so this is our new coal coming in. Perfect. And that's overflow. Yep. And then the iron is here. Now that's I've got to get the iron in here. And I think I will just do... and then it'll come around to here. And then maybe that's a no, but I can come across one. I don't really want to. What about... I would need to come across... like that. So that'll be... Oh, I think my mouse has died. Because I'm not turning. And I'm not clicking. I'll just go and get some batteries. Let's see if these batteries work. Look at that. There we go. Alright, I went too far though. Ah, I was wondering why it wouldn't select. It's because I had the filter enabled. Right here. So we're assuming that one's going to work. Yep. The trucks are working correctly. Which way are they coming down? That way. Now it's going to go, because it's an iron, it's this iron over here I'm going to grab. So I think we'll just do like that. Beautiful. Guys, peace out. Sleep time, no worries, guys. Enjoy the stream. Thank you. Will do. Captain Dynamo, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Alright, so now this steel is being made and it's being sent a full Mark III belt. That's being sent over to some pipes. Which I suspect it's these ones here, because that looks like a good Mark III belt. And it's just started up, so that looks like it. And that should be 270 coming in. And I didn't realise you can actually click on them and it gives you the actual rate coming in, not the average. And that's outputting. Oh, I didn't put my sign up. Alright, this is the heavy modular frame. And there is, let's go to our spreadsheet here. It is this one. It's for the encased industrial beams. So that's steel ingots coming in. There's 270 per 9 machines. So that's 30 each. And it's making pipes, and that's making 180. 9 machines is 20 each. Now, I just remembered And they're coming over to here. So they're not going to do anything until I get the concrete, the limestone coming over here. But I just remembered there was 2 trucks I didn't enable over here. And then we need to go and do the limestone trucks. And they're getting them from the northwest corner of the map. There's 2 pure limestone nodes there. And that one's already running. Right. This side of the map's been pretty much all unaffected by the changes. So we're going to make some changes down here. I'm going to extend this backwards to fit 2 more truck stations in. This isn't that well. I think they're going. Nice. I'll get some more of that, please. Thank you. So I'm going to need That's all right. Right, so there would be oh, hold on. Okay, so there's 1, 2, So there would be one there, I think. We're gonna change this a little bit, not much. This will actually look a bit better when I'm done. Because I'll run this underneath. Yeah. Got rid of that one too. I was hoping it wouldn't, but yeah. Well, let's do that first. Okay, let's go 3 and 4. I'll put that there as a dummy. Oh no, hold on. This isn't going to look good. Turn away. This is to help me get something in place. And then that. I'm just run it all the way over to here. And then I think... Oh look, this is before I had foundation wall holes. Old-fashioned conveyor walls. great. And it's on the beam thing. Okay, so that to there. Alright, here's my trick. Hold it, bring it down. Oh, hold on. Hold it, lock it, bring it down to there. Now it's no longer connected to these, right? Or is it? Ah, it is. Huh, interesting. Well, actually, I think what I will do is this. I want to see what a curve looks like. No. Okay, so then that goes over to here. And then all I need to do is delete that. And there we go. It's like it's always meant to be there. Now I need to sort out electricity. I'm actually thinking I can get rid of the ramp now. I might not. I might do... That looks nice. And then we'll put something to connect it up. But also... It needs to be there. I've lost a statue somewhere. I wish statues showed up on the map. That's right. I will load my save into the calculator, the latest autosave, which was... depends where I am. Okay, so I'm here. That's good. I'll wait till the next autosave happens, and then I'll be able to find my statue. I'm gonna put... Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. All right. Where does that connects up to there? So that just connects to there, and that connects to... It's all the one power grid, I think. Well, I know how to tell. Yeah. That's that. And that's that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is... let's put the next one down. Which I think I'm going to need to expand this first. So only 1, 2, 3. Yeah, alright, this is easy. Alright, so what I do is... I run the power... that. Oh, yep, that's good. Accept it clips. Right. And then that. So it's actually what I want here is no, I don't want that. What I would do if I did that. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Alright, this could look a bit dodgy, but we'll see. Got an idea. I think it'll work. Yeah, I might. Right, so that's got no power. There we go. So that's there. Okay, so that's got power. And double check that this has got power here. No, I haven't hooked it up. That. All right. And then, so this is the end. I might do it to here. Alright, and this power A comes from there. I need to do that better. What I might do is this is a tough decision. Now, I've got to work this out properly. Because this power here is different. Yeah. Is it? Maybe? No, that one just goes in and that's... No, that's not priority power, that one. Yes, all of that's not priority power. That comes into a switch, so that's fine. So what I might do is... I'm going to put that to here. And this is going to be separate power grid. I might run that to about there. It's not a separate power grid, but it's priority power switch is what I'm trying to organise here. So that is what was feeding that, which is going down to there. That's the priority power here. Okay, so that... Oh, it's confusing. It's nothing separate, it's all the same. It's just that that's how it all connects back to the main grid there. Which is separate to this power. What is separate to this power? This is just normal power. What is this? I think I've got it around the wrong way. This is what powers all the turbines. So why aren't they on the power grid? This is part of the master network. The master network feeds this, and this it shouldn't be part of the truck stations. That should be on the switch. Yep. I've got to confuse myself a little bit. No, it's good to get it sorted out. I've been meaning to sort this out for a while. Yeah, because that powers all those. And the... yeah. So I need to... Alright, so that means... this is just the normal power grid. That's all normal power grid. So I don't need... I don't need this. What I do need is just to change that priority power switch. So this one here that runs those down there, and they need to be on a priority power switch. So what I might do is... I'm going to put the priority power switch down there. I'm just trying to think, could it be here? Because it has... no, I'm going to put it... this is the priority power switch. That was going up to there. That was the purpose of that. Right. Okay, let me think about this for a sec. I can do it. Talk about getting sidetracked. Yeah, I think I've got a clearer way in my head. Actually, do that again. Yep. I don't think I need this. I'm going to just do this to there. However, that one. Yeah, alright, this is better. I've got it worked out in my head. That's going to go to there. Deglad, hello. The man, the legend. It's the guru. How are you? Voice back to normal. Hello, chat as well. It's getting there, Deglad. It's been very frustrating, let me tell you. But we're not far off it. Alright, so then I'm going to do that to there. So that go to there because that feeds that network. I'm just trying to properly sort out my power that I have neglected over time. Not neglected, but I want to get it properly set up. With priority power switch. So that would be all right. Let's see if I can do this. How's things today with you, Deglad? That one there. That to there, to there. Right, so that's the, and then oh, actually here I would probably fine. First day back to work after the holidays. Holidays great, but getting back into the rhythm is always nice. Indeed, it is. Well, if that doesn't need to be on that side, no, let's do that. Oops. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, we're going to tidy all this up in a sec. I just want to get it all hooked up correctly. This out going that way we're going to fix up in a minute. But this here, I think I'm good to swap it over now. So I need to go Well, I'm going to lose power for a bit, but I know that. Okay, so this is... If I disconnect this and that one, then that means that connects to that one there. That's no longer connected. That goes to there. That disappears. I'll get rid of these in a minute. Actually, I didn't get rid of that one. I can delete the rest in a minute. I just didn't want to delete this underarm thing if I don't need to. That's just normal power. Obviously, that's still running. Alright, this... We don't need this. So now that should be powered off the switch. And honestly... if that doesn't clip, then we get rid of that one too. There's our autosave. So in a minute I'm going to check where my statue is. Now this runs over here to 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 here. If I get rid of this, they all keep running, so I don't need that anymore. So I don't need this. I shouldn't... Now this is the last thing. This is bringing... Well, this one I can get rid of here. Our electric is playing up. We're just reorganising it a bit, Horsey, that's all. Making sure it's... I want it all just neater. That's the end of the day. Now this here, so this is the power coming in. If I do this here, this is separate power. I'm going to run that to here. So that is on for now, fingers crossed. It's all good. It's all good, horsey, because I've still got a lot of fuel power as well. I've got a lot of excessive power. So I'm just fine-tuning how it all comes in. So we get rid of that. And that. Oh, yours! Yours, I see. Oh, that's no good. Sorry to hear that, horsey. Alright, so that's good. That's good. I can get rid of this now. Wonders of living in a village. Yeah, right. Oh, this is good. I've now separated the power. I can get rid of this now. Yep. All right. And this can just go to here, and I can get rid of that. Beautiful. Alright, let's get these done. Now, before we go any further, I want to find my statue. How many people live in your village, horsey? Not exactly, like, roughly. Unless it's like 7, and you do know there are exactly 7 people in your village. Alright, so I'm just going to turn off a bunch of stuff here. And eventually my statue should become apparent. Where are all these things? Sinks. Oh yeah. There it is. It's over here. That's... Okay, so we know it's in the coal factory. The steel factory. I will be back for it later. Now, hey, none of these are labelled. I do want to sort that out. I'm going to go get my statue and I'm going to bring a sign back to use. I think it's on the iron side of things. I think we're definitely going to have to put some walls up soon. Imagine if you didn't have the calculator to help you find things like statues you've misplaced. There it is, right there. That'd be something you'd be looking for around forever. Oh, no, it's just sitting there in the foundations, you know. That's the sign I wanted to grab to take with me. put one down and then I'll correctly do it. So this is Sam number 20 load. So excuse me. Get a little bit of a cough. This is raw quartz number 19. This is number 18. Number 17.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Oh, look out, we've got a raid coming in, folks. Who is it?
Thank you, Frutchy, for the raid of 58 viewers.
Oh, that's Frutchy. Welcome, Frutchy. Coming in with the raid, and we've got a lot of good people coming in here. We've got a Morgantic coming in with the boobies, club shot. Fredneck Teddy and DC1, or just DC. Mez is coming in. Hi, Rick. There's Frutchy herself. Fritoy, Michael, all those good people, and then there's me. Well, do I have to correct you, Morgantic, or? Ron's welcome. Fudgicles, welcome. Good to see you there. Thanks for coming in with that raid. Absolutely awesome. If you're not following Frutchy, folks, then too late. You need to. What are we doing? I've been doing some trucks. I should show you my work in progress city. Bit over 300 hours in and we haven't finished phase 3 yet. But, you know, what can you say? So every building here has a purpose. So that's the iron ingot factory there. That's the concrete factory, the copper ingots, wire, cable, and so on and so on. And we've got a lot of, it's quite a big factory. I'm spreading out as we go, as you can see. And I'm doing a lot of trucking. We're about to bring in some more limestone. Morgantic, every building here has a purpose, is a stark contract to what Frutchy usually does. Well, I didn't want to say that out loud, but someone had to. Yep, my legs end too soon, hence why I'm small. Oh. And you're going to leave an alert. No worries, Frutchy, understand completely. We will chat to you when we see you next time. Thank you for coming in. Fridoy looks great. Thank you very much. We're making some good progress. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to have a drink. I need 2 more nodes of limestone to bring in. So I'm just labeling those right now. And I'm checking a couple of other things. I've redid some routes and everything. I've been redoing a lot of truck stuff. They're okay. And they're okay. So Route 13's unused. Alright. I'm not going to put that here. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, so I'm up to route 28 and 29 is limestone for concrete factory. Okay, so Michael, my legs end right at the floor. Would be hard to walk otherwise. Michael is as Michael does. Limestone. Number 28. That's a load. What has everyone been up to anyway? You have to forgive me. I'm still getting over a cold. Dave, up to about 5'11". Greetings all. Good to see you, Dave. Morgandy, you're the one I got mine from. There you go. Currently planning a factory to process almost all resources from the grassy bare minimum effort. Wow, that's awesome. Guess this is where you got rated to. Yeah, well, if you don't like it, Dave, then welcome. Because you're stuck here now, you can't leave. It's, you know, Twitch etiquette to stay for 3 hours. Just driving home from a Twitch music community meeting at the weekend. Now, that sounds pretty cool, Michael. That does sound pretty cool.
Look out, gifted subs are about.
Thank you Morgan 1C for gifting a tier 1 sub to Dave 5335.
Well, there you go. Morgantic, thank you very much for that generous gifted sub to Dave and forcing him to stay for 5 hours now. Staying for 3 hours is better without ads. That is true. This is true. Even when I finish, you're going to have to stay in an empty channel. Never leave. Wow, I like those combinations of emotes. The hand, the chain, and the ball. That is awesome. Hashtag never leave. Well, you're not wrong. Nerb Nub, hello, welcome. Alright, so now I've done that. We actually need to bring the limestone in. So I think three and four. DC, I'm currently trying to decide what to do. Today is my first ever day on ADHD meds and I feel like a nap. They'll take a little bit to get used to, I reckon. It's absolutely awesome. you're getting something for your to help your day-to-day life. It's not an easy thing to do. Can be confronting to make life changes like that. I finally got diagnosed last week. Hopefully things can be improved now. It's, yeah. When I discovered I was autistic, it's like so many things dropped into place. Although, unlike, I'm not, I don't have to have medication like yourself. So I don't have some of the pressures and challenges that you have. Morganic, where did half my message go? That's what you get when your brain's not going 318 miles an hour. Oh, there you go, yes. That's it. That makes total sense, Morganic, yes. That's exactly what happens when your brain's not going that fast. Yeah, it'll take a bit to get used to, I'm sure. Alright, so... Funny enough, I'm also in the process of an autism diagnosis too. Yeah, it's not uncommon to get both at all. How have I been anyway? It's been a while. I've been good, thanks. I've made a few life changes over the last couple of months. I'm back working in childcare, and I also, yeah, I do casual work, so when there's work, and when there's not, I've got nothing to do but focus on some videos and other things, which is good. It's what I wanted to do. Which, yeah, I was working on a video today on a capture card I brought on AliExpress. And like doing a review of it and all that. It's been pretty good. I'm getting there. Got it finished today. I've just got to render it all tomorrow. So I might... I think I'm going to put a wall. Where are they? Where am I? This one here. Or maybe there. Okay, so that's... And that's the next one down. I'm pretty sure that's it. That's it. Alright, because I actually need to conveyor belt the limestone from over here. There's one there. There's supposed to be 2 nodes here. That's the pure there. Oh! Oh, we've got a good old-fashioned hidden node. A good old-fashioned. Very nice. All right. Fudgesicles, nice find. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I did use the calculator to know that they were here, but that's a good technique. Is scanning for it. It will show you where it is, so then you can just hover a miner around. All right. No, I didn't do the wrong way. I just built over there. I don't remember it being a second limestone. It's good to know. Yeah, well that's it. You can use it now, can't you? Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I want there. Yeah, and they're both pure too. Oh, that's that one. To there, and then let me just bring it back for a sec. Yeah, that's it. Oh, barnacles are getting in my way. Or maybe I'm getting in the way of the barnacles. Rightio. Ah, yes! Morgantic, thank you. I coughed and then forgot to uncough. Cursed colds and things. I'm going to wrap up soon. Sakatura, welcome. Good to see you. Coming to the raid. Am I late? Look. Define late, really. A Sakatura arrives when a Sakatura should.
Thank you, Dave 5335 for the follow.
Alright. Thanks for the old follow. I think I need to come down. No. Maybe I'll come down one. They followed it 7 hours now. That's it. They're locked in. Alright, what if I do? That one to there. And then I'll get power for that, and power for that. Perfect. I just typically listen quietly while I play, which could be 16 plus hours at a time. I know the feeling, Dave. Sakatura double windows. No wonder there was an echo. Oh. That is right, Tiger. You are not wrong. Okay, what about if I put one to here? Let's try this here. This one, oh, let's try the curves out. This is where curves have been wanting to be used. They've been hanging out for it. DC redeemed trash your points. Not what you expected it to be, DC. I'm happy to refund them if you need. That is literally what curve belts have been needed for so many years. You've been around for a long time. Yeah, it's funny how many people get some points racked up. Now, is that going to connect without clipping? It is. Hi Rick, a mod for that? You're not wrong. Everyone loves a good mod. There, that is what curved belts were for. But do you have 200,000 points? Cross his fingers. I wonder what ever for. Morgini, I'm approaching 800k with having initiated 3 recorded hits. Wow. Hold on. Are you trying to get the million points, Morganti?
Hey, Smackin', you just got a follow.
Thank you, Tiger 3285 for the follow.
Tiger, thanks for the follow. I've got a Starfield guy, a follow that I've got over 250,000 points with. Wow. That's crazy. Now, unfortunately, that's a bit annoying. Because I need to get the power. Maybe if I had one here. So I could. I think you were over the million before and then set up 2 dual jams shortly after each other. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy, Morganti. Alright, we're close, but I think what I'll do is I should be able to go, what is it, R, Control, Hold, yeah, I think I'm going to have to come down to here like that. Which is still fine. I love, tell you what, the blueprints combined with the infinite nudge and vertical nudging is amazing. It's all saved up from the old times of daily 8-hour plus streams. Yeah, I know, right? Those were the days. Those were the days. I had a lot of fun. They were hard at times. Alright, so if I put that to there, then I can put this one. Can I? And that still works. Right, so that comes into there. And then I reckon here. Yeah, I reckon here. Give myself a clap. Oh, that's so close. Just a half nudge. I don't know why in the world anyone would want to give themselves the claps. Well, there's only one reason, and it's to get that Easter egg. It's to get that Easter egg. Still haven't got it. Still haven't got it. They added the train Easter egg back in, the train whistle Easter egg. In 1.1. That was very exciting. I reckon... There. Imagine if you got it right there. I know, Morganti. I know, right? That's why I was just like, yep, I gotta believe. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Mezza, third time's the charm. I've never got it, Mezza. I know you've got it. I'm totally not jealous of you, Mezza. How good are the curved belts, hey? That's what curved belts were made for. Right. That to there. Now this is normal power. So I didn't fall, I just stepped backwards and slipped. Alright, so normal power is here. Special power's on that side, normal power's on this side. Why don't I do... to there. And I get rid of that. And now that is normal power. And it must be night time. Jesus. I'll get rid of that one. And there we have it. We have our limestone coming in. That looks so much, that looks so good. That let's go over here. What's the doesn't look as good from that side. How's that? I haven't done fog command for I don't know how long. And get it first go. Alright. I'm going to wrap it up there. Because to run it back to the other location is going to take me another hour to organise all that, and I may have to do work tomorrow, so I better go to bed. But we do have the limestone coming in, which is freaking awesome. All we're waiting on now is, if we go and check, it's just the encased industrial beams. Which is, and all they're waiting on is the concrete. So once I run the trucks into here, the concrete, the limestone comes in, that'll go over the encased industrial beams. It will then head over to our heavy modular frames factory, and then they'll be automated. That should be the last thing waiting. Let's go and double check. You bet it is. Now, are they overflowing? They are overflowing. Yeah, it's overflowing. It's very slow. This is I need Mark 5 belts for all my sinking. Because there's like way too much coming in there. Lots of screws. I love the screws. That's absolutely awesome. Heavy modular frames will be done soon. I feel like I need to start putting some walls on the factories. Yeah. Things are getting a little bit choppy around when I get near a factory area, so I think we've got too many objects visible. Back to making proper coupons. 4 coupons today. Well folks, a lot's done today. We finished doing the rerouting of all those truck station routes. We just had to do 2 more iron ore routes heading to the steel factory. Then I was able to enable all those routes now, so that steel ingot factory is running at full capacity with room for a little bit more. But there'll be no more trucks coming into that factory because I've filled it up with I think there's 12, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's 11 truck stations underneath that factory, so it's chockers, which is great. And then we went over to another area to set up 2 more truck stations to bring in some pure limestone nodes. That's going to finish off the heavy modular frames once that concrete gets made, and we'll finish that in the next episode. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.